Welcome back, Bear Scouts, for Activity 10, Cooking and Cooking Safety. Hemp Hill, Camino Real, Blanco Vista Elementary, and all others are welcome.
For more fun activities at home, visit our YouTube channel, Sacred Springs Scout Reach. Please join me in the Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Please join me in the Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
A Scout is brave. A Scout can face danger although he is afraid. He has the courage to stand for what he thinks is right, even if others laugh at him or threaten him. A Scout is brave.
The Cub Scout sign. Tell what it means. Make the sign with your right hand. Hold your arm straight up. The two raised fingers stand for the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. The fingers look like the sharp ears of the wolf, ready to listen to Okela. Remember that Okela means good leader to a Cub Scout. Your mother or father or guardian is Okela. So is your Cub Master or your den leader. At school, your teacher is Okela.
Say the Cub Scout motto. Tell what it means. The Cub Scout motto is do your best. A motto is a guiding principle and a rule for living. Do your best means trying your hardest, not just a little bit. Do your best all the time. Do your best in school and at home. Do your best when you play a game and help your team. Do your best as you work on your rank adventures.
Scouting because it gives me an opportunity to get out and hang out with my friends.
Cooking first aid. Here is some first aid information to add to your cookbook. Write this information on an index card or have an adult make a photocopy that you can cut out and glue onto an index card. Anytime a member of your den is injured, tell an adult first. Cooking first aid. Minor burn or scald. A burn happens when your skin touches something hot. A scald happens when your skin comes in contact with hot steam. Both can be painful and need some first aid attention. If the skin is unbroken, run cool water over the area of the burn or soak it in cool water, not ice water. Keep the area under the water for at least 5 minutes. A clean, cold, wet towel will also help reduce pain. Show the burned area to an adult. Minor cut. Small cuts in the skin can allow bacteria to enter the body and cause infection. Wash minor cuts with soap and water. Apply antibiotic ointment and cover with a dry, sterile dressing or an adhesive bandage to help prevent infection and protect the wound. Before applying a bandage, show the cut to an adult. Clean and rebandage wounds every day. If the cut is more serious, get help from an adult immediately. Taking proper care of a wound will help prevent other health issues like an infection. Requirement 1B. Prepare for cooking by explaining the importance of planning, tool selection, and cooking safety. You've collected your recipes and you're ready to roll, right? Before you start opening packages and mixing things up, you need to understand a few things. These things will help you be the best cook you can be. Planning. Do these things first. Decide what you want to cook and find a recipe. Read the recipe all the way to the end. Now, read it again. Make sure you have plenty of time and you understand what to do. If the recipe is hard to understand, ask for help. Check your pantry and refrigerator to make sure you have all the ingredients you need. It's hard to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if you don't have any peanut butter. Check your pans and utensils to make sure you have the right ones. Some recipes call for special tools, such as cookie cutters or a mixer. Consider food allergy. If you're cooking for other people, ask them about any food allergies they have so you don't prepare something that will make them sick. Wash your hands and make sure your work surfaces are clean. Wipe down surfaces with soapy water and rinse them off. A Scout is clean. Food safety is the most important part of cooking. It's even more important than dessert.
Cooking safety. Stoves and ovens can cause serious burns. Steam from pots can scald your skin, and sharp tools can cause cuts. Also, if you handle food the wrong way, people can get sick. Follow these rules to keep yourself and the people who will eat your food safe. Request permission to use the kitchen and know your family's safety rules before using anything in the kitchen. Have a first aid kit nearby in case you hurt yourself. Ask an adult for help when you need to use a knife, the stovetop, or the oven. Wear shoes in case you drop a heavy pan or a glass bowl or measuring cup. Keep work surfaces and your hands clean. Wash your hands before you start cooking, after you handle raw meat, and when you are done cooking. Clean up your pots and pans, utensils, and work surfaces once you have finished. Wash your dishes or place them in the dishwasher. When you become a Boy Scout, you will work with your patrol, which is similar to a den, to plan your meals, do the shopping, and prepare and cook them as a group.
Cooking tools. Depending on what you're going to cook, you may need some of these tools. Kitchen spoon. This is a large version of the spoon you eat cereal with. Some have slots in the bowl to drain liquid. Whisk. This tool lets you whip egg whites or scramble eggs. Hand mixer or electric mixer. These tools make it easier to mix ingredients. Blender or a food processor. This tool mixes liquids together. It may also have a setting to chop ingredients. Kitchen knife. This tool is used to cut up ingredients like fruit and vegetables. Measuring cups. These tools let you measure ingredients. When a recipe calls for 2 cups of flour or a half cup of milk, grab your measuring cups. Measuring spoons. These tools are similar to measuring cups, but they measure small amounts like teaspoons and tablespoons. Cooking terms. Here are some words you may see in recipes. Stir. Combine ingredients until they look smooth and are all one color. Batters. Cake, cupcake, pancake, etc. Should usually not be lumpy, but check the recipe to be sure. Mix. Combine wet ingredients, eggs, milk, butter, etc., and dry ingredients, flour, salt, baking soda, etc., to form a batter. You can do this with a whisk or a mixer. Beat. Mix quickly to make the mixture smooth and light. Blend. Make a very smooth liquid with no lumps. The mixture should look like a runny milkshake or smoothie. Chop. Cut ingredients into smaller pieces with a knife on a cutting board. Ask for help from an adult with this so you don't cut yourself. Bake. Cook the food in an oven. Preheat the oven to the right temperature before putting the food in. An adult can help you with this step. Fry, saute, or brown. Cook something in a skillet on the stove top. Heat a little oil in the pan first to keep the food from sticking.
Requirement 1C. Go on a grocery shopping trip with your den or with an adult. Check the price of different brands of one single item and compare the price of a ready-made item with the price of the same item you would make yourself. A big part of learning to cook is learning to shop for groceries. Whether you shop at a big grocery store or a farmer's market, it is important to buy the right foods and manage your money wisely. When you go to the grocery store, you will see many types of the same item. You may see 6 different types of apples, 5 brands of pancake syrup, and several sizes of milk. Prices will vary depending on the size of the package, the brand, and whether the store is running a sale. Look at several containers of the same item that are all the same size. Do they all cost the same? Which one is the best to buy? Use the chart to help you decide. You write the item, the brand name, the container size, and the cost. While you are at the grocery store, compare the cost of a ready-made food item with a similar item you would make at home. Ready-made means the food has already been prepared. All you have to do is cook it or heat it up. Pizza is a good item to compare. You can buy a ready-made frozen pizza. You can have a pizza delivered to your home, or you can make it from scratch. Write down the cost of each kind of pizza here. Try to compare pizzas that serve the same number of people and have similar toppings. Homemade pizza, pre-made crust, sauce, cheese, toppings, total cost. Frozen pizza, total cost. Delivery pizza, total cost. Which pizza would cost less? Did the answer surprise you? Besides the cost, why might you choose one pizza over the others? One important consideration is the ingredients in ready-made food. When you make food yourself, you can make decisions about the ingredients you eat. Thinking about healthy choices as well as your budget is part of grocery shopping. Discuss what you have learned with members of your family or den.
For information on how to make a quick pizza at home, with your parents' permission, go online and search homemade pepperoni pizza with Pillsbury dough.
Red light, green light. This is a simple and fun outdoor game that doesn't require any setup or accessories. It's great for a small or large group of kids. How to play. One person is designated as the stoplight. The stoplight stands with his back toward the other players, who stand about 15 to 20 feet away from him. The stoplight calls out, "Green light," which signals the players to begin moving toward him. When the stoplight yells, "Red light," and turns around. If any player is caught moving when the stoplight turns around, that player is out. The game is over if all the players are out before anyone reaches the stoplight, or if someone tags the stoplight. If a player reaches the stoplight, that person gets to be the stoplight for the next game. Have fun!
Join us next time for Activity 11, Cooking at Home and Making Apple Crisp. If you are interested in joining a pack near you, visit beascout.scouting.org.